Then it's Wigan in the FA Cup.
Wigan chosen few.
Yeah.
That's before your time, isn't it?
Well,
Bit of Northern Soul.
Right, OK. Have you got any moves? Any Northern Soul?
Yeah. I need me lino and me... yeah,
okay.
exactly. And me talcum powder. I can do
Someone's telling me we've got both of those. No, we don't. We don't. Unfortunately not. The Wigan game, boys. So they're managerless at the moment after sacking Ryan Lowe, their gaffer, on Saturday. Does it make this match a little bit more unpredictable because they're going to have a caretaker in charge?
Yeah, again, it is about momentum, whatever, but it will be a completely changed team. That's what I've been. Not half and half. Played, we know Norgard will play. If Mosquera doesn't play, you know what I mean? You need the players to get their minutes. And if their attitude's right, which it has been, we've seen in the League Cup, it should be a formality. If it was away from, it's a different kettle of fish. Obviously, it's away from home. I think we're going to have lost 7 of their last 10. That's why obviously Ryan Lowe's been given the sack. And you know what's going to be is they're going to come and just sit deep and say, you got to break us down. So that's a game where I'll get nervous Thursday morning for the Brentford. You get that feeling in your stomach, which, your logic tells you we should be right if we're at it. And then you go, you start thinking, that could go right. The Wigan game, I can actually enjoy that. Do you know what I mean? I can actually enjoy it and just go, yeah, we should go through. But I've got to be honest, it's not a massive priority. It'd be massive news like Macclesfield beating Palace if we get beat. But other than that, you just want to see...
Just do the job.
None of the big boys playing. It's like, just play a different team.
So you're confident as well, CJ?
Yeah,
in our second... No, I don't want to call them second stringers because we really don't have second stringers anymore. But you know what
I
mean?
We call them probables and possibles. That's all it is.
I like that one. I like that one.
Just the changed team.
Giving Arteta a run for his money with that kind of stuff. But I'm with Perry, man. It's like there's a lot of games where obviously you're emotionally invested, and not to suggest I'm not. It's Arsenal playing and whatnot, but we need to be a bit cute and clever. We've got a lot of games. This is an opportunity to give opportunities to some players who have struggled to get game time, and simply put, rest players, man. As Perry said, you want a whole different 11. If we just do our job, we've won the game. I do expect them to sit deep and not really have a goal. I don't really know where they stand with that. Are they going to sit back and damage limitation and let's just get back up to Wigan and focus on our season? Or magic of the FA Cup, are we going to have a goal? If we knock Arsenal out, it's trending. If they beat us, it's not really that deep. But I expect a decent night out, man. Afternoon out, man. I can't see any reason we can't score a lot of goals, keep a clean sheet. And more than anything, every win breeds confidence and it builds momentum. So I'm looking at every kind of possibility. So I think we've got nothing to worry about, man. I think the rotated players will do their job. We'll go through.
Here's one for you. This is the first meeting between Arsenal and Wigan since the semi-final in 2014. Oh. Do either of you remember that?
Thanks for
Kim
that.
Cowstrong, isn't it? Did he score a penalty?
Went to penalties.
Yeah, Kim Cowstrong scored a penalty. I remember
Went to penalties and the gaffer, Mikel Arteta, scored. So, that's a good omen in itself. But there's a part of me that's, like you two, I want to see changes in the team and I expect to see changes in the team. And I don't think this will happen, touch wood, but, we've seen some unpredictable results in the FA Cup already this season. I don't want to fall foul of that. I want to make sure we come out the traps really quickly, get
Put
a couple
the game
of
to
goals.
bed quickly.
And get the job done.
Do you know what the difference is? I think it's attitude. We don't have any big-time Charlies, do you know what I mean, who think that the game's going to be beneath them. So if you make... And even when we make the changes, and everybody said about the strength of the squad, there isn't a drop-off. Do you know what I mean? So even the players that are coming in, you don't look at that and go, well, that's a weakened team. You actually look at it and you go, that's still strong. Do you know what I mean? And if you look at the way you want to play with players more regularly because you get better relationships, but the way that we play, all the players are completely geared into what Arteta wants. You know what I mean?
On the same page.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So whatever... So we've seen him, make changes in Europe, which is good. I think... he is making more changes now than what he was in the past. So he's obviously learning as well, thinking, right, other players need... Like players, for instance, like Declan Rice. I want him at home in a Winnebago with his silk robe on, with
chilling.
DR on the manogram like that.
Just chilling, watching
it, and doing a bit of yoga and having a peppermint tea and just... I don't want him to see it. Honestly, I don't want to see him anywhere near it.
I've had a whole new insight into what Perry gets up to when he's not here at TalkSport. Now it's time for our Bet Builder with BetMGM. Remember, you can download the app or head to betmgm.co.uk. And this is for the Wigan game, boys. So I am going to say over 3.5 total goals, because we've just been on fire with the scoring at the moment. You know, it'd be great if those goals are all ours, but over 3.5 total goals for me. Perry, what are you saying?
It's going to be a corner fest, so I'm going to go over 8.5 corners, but Declan Rice ain't taking any of them because he ain't going to be nowhere.
He'll be at home.
Exactly.
CJ?
Nick, I'm going with Arsenal to hit the woodwork.
So the FA Cup, boys, we've been successful in the FA Cup. Mikel Arteta, it's the only trophy he's won for Arsenal. I want us to get a hold of this trophy again. I'm not going to lie. You know, I want us to win everything, but I want the FA Cup because within our history, it's traditionally a competition that basically got our name on it.
Yeah, exactly. Won it most times, more than any other side. My era, the FA Cup was the big game of the season. I couldn't tell you from 70 to 80 who won the old First Division, but I could tell you every team that won the FA Cup, who scored, do you know what I mean, what the score was. So, yeah, the FA Cup, for me, still has that romance. And we saw Macclesfield beating Palace. It's still, do you know what I mean, massive. And that's what the FA Cup is all about.
Yeah, and a trip out to Wembley as well, CJ.
Who doesn't want a trip out to Wembley? I mean, Arsenal fans, we've been starved of trophies. We're about to win the lot, man. Let's go and get it done, man. It's our trophy, man. Arsenal United have won it the most times. Let's put some distance between the two sides.
I like the sound of that. Right, that is all we've got time for on today's Inside Gooners. Thank you, of course, for your company, and thanks to my guests, Perry Groves and CJ, a.k.a. the Deluded Gooner. This show is sponsored by BetMGM. Download the app or visit betmgm.co.uk. 18+, gambleaware.org. Please gamble responsibly. And come on, you Arsenal!